I think you got them all, friend. Nice job. 20 laps. We're going to turn them loose. The premier Mademoiselle Fitness Center, Dwarfs and Mod Lights, for their main event of the evening. Hang on, we've got a problem off the bat. Andy Tallman's 18 and the 31. Mason from Virgil will lead him around. That is a pretty collection of dwarf cars and Mod Lights, isn't it? Here they come. 26 strong. Mason first across the line, but Rick Brubaker in the 67 got an excellent restart from that second row. James Curran in the 22 going to go with him if he can. Sharp in the G4 is down on the bottom, along with Wayne Robbins in that rapid little number 48. Jeff Barker on the move. We've said that 1,000 times. Jeff Barker from Syracuse up to third, overhauling Mason. There he goes. Look at Brubaker go in the 67. Rick Brubaker. James Curran, 22C, hanging on a second. But look at this pack of cars in behind him. Trying to break out of there. Paul Klager in the 1, trying to find some room. Slider in the 71. Wayne Robbins, defending points champion. Always talking about how fast he is mighty slow and a problem down the front straightaway. He's going to rumble off if he can make it. Look out! Curran had to put on the binders to risk sliding into Robbins as he was desperately trying to exit the speedway with problems. That was tense for a second. Check this gaggle of cars arriving. With Klager in the 1, he's trying. Look out, we've got Russell going around. He's going to spin it up here and loop it in 4. And Dave Russell, who came into the... He's the easy to spot, number 51, second row down on the bottom along with Sharp. Here they come. Brubaker leads them on the restart, front row on the inside, double file. Here we go. Whoa, they're bumping and banging in the middle of the pack. 37, Wally Billing, digging down ferociously down low. Hang on, you got a no start. Wow. Keep his line and keep the pace up and not force the outside car, James Curran in the 22, out to the wall. That's what caused the restart. Keep your eyes on the 51 of Jeff Barker. He loves these restarts. The car is killer, especially on cold tires. Bit better that time. Curran in the 22. Here we go. Jeff Barker on the move, or at least trying to, but Rick Brubaker showing the way. He looked pretty good in the heat. But Bill Prelli, oh, hang on, wow. Adam Wesley in the 15 got cuffed around down there. Wally Billing involved as well. In the 37, that's going to bring out the yellow, and the dwarf cars are finding some of the lumps and...
I was going to show up at Osh Week, and we had a lot of our cars sold in the off-season, and like guys like Lemaire moving up. One thing, Adam Leslie lost it down here in turn 2 in the 15. Wally Billings caught him. They're both going to the back, guys. Long way to go, but both cars A-okay.
Good. Thank you, Clinton, for that report. Rick Brubaker and the 51 of Jeff Barker. This is going to be a nice chase up front. James Curran, excellent work, and Justin Sharp in the G4s is in there. Look at Slater in the 71. Paul Klager is part of this party as well. Brubaker 67, Barker in the 51, takes the high line. Curran hanging in there in the 22. Justin Sharp making his presence felt. But Rick Brubaker came into the night well down in the order. 10th, as a matter of fact, in the points. That is one of the best runs we've seen Brubaker have. 3 wide with the Russells and a few other folks back there. That was hairy stuff into 1. Halfway through it. Crossed flags, 10 down, 10 more to go. Jeff Barker in the 51. Justin Sharp with a third and fourth place battle with the 71 of Sean Slider. That's a good fight out there. Slider 71, Justin Sharp in the G4s. Trying to catch Jeff Barker. Better get on the whip here. He's going to have some company. Paul Klager in the 1 is right there as well. Chris Steele in the 60 is Brubaker, though, in the 80. Oh, hang on. Big contact against the wall. Klager in the 1, Justin Sharp in the G4s. Chopper going down there. Everybody behaving themselves, staying away from the fence. We'll get those youngsters to stay back. That's an insurance thing. There you see Klager is wondering what's happening here. And maybe they're just trying to figure out where they're going to go for wings after the races. Who knows? Has probably lost the motor. Let us see. The mission here is whether Brubaker can hang on to this. He's got a very determined Sean Slider in the 71 and Jeff Barker in the 51 on cold tires. We mentioned that before. Let's see what he does on the restart. Chris Steele in the 80 is in part of this as well. James Kern in the 22 trying to gain some ground. Look at this. Barker in the 51 has got Steele all over him down on the bottom. Tallman on the go-kart track broken or something's going to have to retire that. Brubaker hangs up. We got a couple of cars locking together. Some big contact in turn 4. Curran's 22 is smoking badly. He flips the hatch open in disgust. He may have just got run over down there.
96 of Darren Austin.
Darren Austin in the 96 involved in that. Niagara Falls, we'll see you there. Billy Tripp's got the Chevy HHR Red Rocket Pace truck from David Chevrolet Corvette. Into the infield, ready to relight the fuse on this. Can Brubaker hang on to it? Sean Slider, 71 right there with him. Steele in the 80. Look at him try something on the outside. Giving Slider all kinds of competition for second. That's a great battle for second and third. Russell in the 88. He's on the move as well. So is Barker in the 51. Nothing unusual there. Brubaker moves away again. Sean Slider trying to chase him down. 4 more to go. That's all. The 80 of Chris Steele out of Vineland. But Brubaker with a phenomenal night. Holding off Sean Slider, 71. Chris Steele in the 80. Are we yellow? Yes, we are. We're going to have to slow this down once again. Klager in the 1 at tonight's activity. Billy Tripp drops it down in the infield. Let's see if Brubaker can hang on to this party. He's been in command pretty much since the start. A great restart off the beginning. He has survived every restart and leads the field into 1. Slider is right there, but Brubaker takes off. That thing is potent tonight, let me tell you. Steele on the back end is Sean Slider. He may not have second locked up here. And you got Russell moving up quick in that orange 88. Getting down towards the bottom, looking for 2 flags from Barry this time around. Slider tries the high side on Brubaker. Now he drops it down in behind the 67. White flag. Brubaker, hang on. If Slider's got any rabbits, he better pull them out. Steele is right there. He wants second from Slider. First, second, and third up for grabs. Brubaker is going to be true to this one, though. Straight as a string, here he comes. He'll grab checkers. A fabulous run and run for Brubaker. Slider second, and Chris Steele in the 80, finishing in third spot.